Yes. Kirby, another series I am complete garbage at. A couple months back I did the same video on the Mario series, and now I want to do this again. If you didn't watch the Mario video, I will of course explain what the hell I'm doing. So basically, while playing every single Kirby game I can on the Switch, and that includes the online games, I will be timing myself and see how long it takes until I die in each game. I will then find the average of the times at the end and see how fast I truly die in Kirby. So, without further ado, let's get started and see how bad I truly am at the series. I'll go in order of the series here, starting off with Kirby's Dream Land. This game is actually pretty damn hard. I don't know if it's a skill issue, but it was really that hard. That stupid bomber boss halfway through the first level is a bitch, and is a pain in the ass to deal with. Luckily I found an M tomato later on the level to heal myself before Wispy Woods. And yes, I'm not joking. Wispy Woods is in the first level, but yeah, sure, fair. And he's actually stupid hard and ends up killing me pretty damn fast, unsurprisingly. Which leaves me with a time of 4 minutes and 14 seconds, which is pretty damn quick. Next up is Kirby's Adventure, and it ended up being a quicker death somehow. Even with the abilities, level 1 flew by, but then the bomber boss had to exist and shit on my day, and leaves me at 1 HP. So I had to finish the level somehow. And after not getting the end tomato because I didn't have Spark, I ended up eventually dying to a spike that was 2 feet away from the entrance. Really, game? Come on! This left me with a time at 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Luckily, Dreamland 2 is where I caught my rhythm, thanks to my rat friend. I ended up beating the entirety of World 1 with the 3 levels, and even beating Wispy Woods. And I entered the fight with 1 HP on my rat, and then I left the fight the same way. I did Wispy Woods hitless, that's how free it was. It really just gets that much easier in a single installment of a Kirby's Dream Land? Okay, Kirby! I also got through World 2's 3 levels relatively quick thanks to my new bird friend. But unfortunately, my half HP wasn't enough for the stupid-ass hog boss at the end, which kicked my ass as you can tell. I had a bit of a gaming moment when I was at 1 HP, but it wasn't enough, leaving me with a time of 13 minutes and 24 seconds. Dreamland 3 was very odd because I was just confused. Having my GUI partner, and he was just very annoying because I just couldn't control him at all. He killed enemies that I would have loved to have abilities for, and it was just annoying to deal with. I know this is coming from a guy that kinda liked Star Allies, but it was just annoying here. At least with Star Allies I could get the abilities. And also they swapped the controls for whatever reason, having B jump, and Y, B inhale. This control set pisses me off, and it comes back later on in the video just to annoy me even more. I don't know, this game was just very confusing, but I did get through level 1, and then Catalyst died on level 2. Honestly, that could have been on purpose, just because I just did not want to play the game anymore. This left me with a time of 7 minutes and 2 seconds. Speaking of the devil, and a really goddamn big time skip, Star Allies time, where I managed to speedrun the entirety of the first world, including the 3 levels, Wispy Woods, and even Dedede. Thanks to how easy this damn game is. Before Worlds 2 first level, I was honestly doing really well, and I was just very happy. Until they threw me into a friend circle. This is where my downfall would be. I ended up jumping way too early, and then I fell to my death. This left me with a time of 29 minutes and 15 seconds. Next up was Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and after a quick first level and a relatively quick second level, I ended up falling into the void at the 8 minutes and 36 second mark. Are you kidding me? At least with Star Allies, I haven't played the game in forever, and it was a nice time playing the game again for some reason. But it hasn't even been that long since my first playthrough, man. Actually, never mind, it's been 6 months. Before moving on to Forgotten Land, there's a clear skip I did here, and that was completely ignoring Kirby Superstar's existence. Let's do that. Spring Breeze was a clear run, ending at the 8 minutes and 9 second mark because of a blind transition onto a ledge that I should have seen coming, yeah. Dynablade was also pretty fast in death. Level 1 was fun, but level 2 started beating my ass, and I ended up falling victim to this stupidly hard hallway, ending the time at 5 minutes and 18 seconds. If there was already not enough of a reason for me to not go cave diving, this level proved it even more. The Great Cave Expedition was cut short at barely over a minute because I'm just an idiot, and there's also just a lot of enemies here just to ruin your day. I mean, it says Deadly Cave in like the little blurb about it, but I didn't think it would be this deadly. My final time ended up being 1 minute and 20 seconds. I know this should barely count, but Samurai Kirby was also a pretty fast thing. I got bucked by this grunt's frying pan 40 seconds in. Yeah, I don't like Samurai Kirby. Now, there's a reason why I did not do this before Start Superstar. This was a whole different experience compared to any other game I've ever played for this challenge. I somehow flew my way through the entirety of World 1 with only close calls in the second level for some reason, which was very shocking to me. I did the illegal wall level with basically no damage taken. World 2 was where I thought my grave would be dug, but no. I thought I would die to Concrete Isles, and while it was close, I pushed down with a strand of health remaining. And I thought if I didn't die to that, I would absolutely die to Florina. And while it definitely looks like that, I ended up clutching up with 1 HP and my crappy ice ability that I chose for some reason. God damn you, Florina. The final level before Tropic Woods was also free, and then Tropic Woods was even easier thanks to Volcano Fire. I was somehow in World 3 and I somehow got past it all, including the levels I thought would absolutely end me, like the first level, the alien level, and the parade level. And I was very wrong. Even though I did cut it close in the alien and parade level a little bit, I still managed to push it on to melt the furry out of existence like it deserves to be. I was somehow in Winter Horns. Holy fluke. After cutting it close for the millionth time in the first level, and in the easy second level, I was bound to die stupidly. I was playing level 3 recklessly, not being aware of how low my HP was until it was too late. There was too many enemies for my ring to handle, and I managed to choke away such a beautiful Hail Mary run, lasting a grand total of 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 3 seconds. Yeah, if I ever do another video like this about another series, there's no way any game is ever being Forgotten Land. This was just miraculous, dude. Holy fuck. What a way to end a video. So now that I've wasted over 4 hours of my life playing Kirby, it's time for a moment we've all been waiting for. How fast do I die in Kirby? My quickest and slowest death were the final 2 games. Funnily enough, with the fastest being in Samurai Kirby of Kirby Superstar in 40 seconds, and my slowest death being in Forgotten Land with the iconic 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 3 seconds. While there are a lot of experimental errors like cutscenes and the advantage that I have actually played some of these games like Forgotten Land, I think that was still fun to do. And while this is heavily boosted by the Forgotten Land miracle, I take 21 minutes and 3 seconds to die in a Kirby game, which is pretty damn good, and it's way longer than the Mario final time. Anyways, on the screen are the final rankings of how each game did, the bottom being the fastest time and the top being the slowest time, and well, I think that's the end now. Thanks for watching, peace!